A blessed day to all of you. I am Irwin. I am pastoring the Philippine Military Academy Christian Fellowship located in Baguio City, Philippines. I'm going to give you a brief testimony of my experience in using the theological education by extension materials in our church. Since March last year, when the COVID-19 pandemic struck our country, the church has not met face to face, but we continue to meet regularly for our ministries through video teleconference. 2 years ago, my wife and I took up the Theological Education by Extension course on the life of Christ, or LOC for short. And after finishing book one, I started an LOC group for our church leaders and some of our friends. This group will be starting book five soon. Then three members of this group started their own LOC group last year. Two of these groups continue to meet until now. And subsequently, one of the members of these groups also started her own LOC group. And they just finished book one last week. I have two other LOC groups. The members of these groups are in different provinces of the country. Now, because of the pandemic, all of these LOC groups are doing their group meetings through video teleconference. After finishing the course on the life of Christ, my wife and I, and some leaders of the church, are going through the course on Paul's life and letters. The other year, the church adopted the Abundant Life course in our discipleship program. So right now, we have about 10 discipleship groups undergoing the Abundant Life course. And what is encouraging is one of our graduates last year started a Bible study group with the military personnel of his unit using the Abundant Life material. You know, God prepared the church for the COVID-19 pandemic since 2 years ago. So when the pandemic hit us last year, we were able to easily adapt to the new normal condition and still continue on with our discipleship using the TEE materials, despite not being able to meet face to face. This is the only effective way I see for our church to fulfill its mission to build Christ-like leaders and equip them to fulfill the Great Commission during this time of pandemic. And we would continue to use these TEE materials for our discipleship even after the pandemic is over. Why? Because TEE courses are simpler to teach and easier to understand. Though simple, it is comprehensive. Likewise, it is very transferable. Anyone who has gone through it could easily teach it to others, thus fulfilling 2 Timothy 2:2 of entrusting what you have learned to faithful men who will be able to teach others also. To God be all the glory. Good day to all of you.